joining us.
Good morning, Soto. Good morning to the listeners. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And as you rightly stated, we're talking about the power of patience. In the 1960s, a Stanford psychologist named Walter Mischel developed what is known as the Marshmallow Test. So, in the Marshmallow Test, young kids are put in a room and given a marshmallow. Then they are told that if they wait for a little while, they'll be given another marshmallow to eat. But if they eat the one they've been given, they will not receive the second one. And kids being kids, some chose to have the marshmallow immediately, but others chose to wait so that they could receive the second marshmallow. And this experiment teaches us quite a lot about patience and the willingness to endure process for delayed gratification. And there's a couple of points I'd like us to discuss based on this. Number one, we all have our own marshmallows. Yes, we all have our own marshmallows, which are a representation of the prize we'll get when we've paid the price to be paid. People who are able to exercise patience and who are willing to endure the process are more likely to succeed and receive greater rewards than those who want instant gratification. Ask yourself whether you're willing to endure the process and exercise the necessary patience in order to receive a greater prize. For someone, it may be choosing whether to finish their degree or quit school and look for a job. For someone else, it may be choosing whether to get to know their partner a bit more before deciding to get married. For someone else, it may be deciding whether to endure and continue building that business or to close it down. So we all have our own marshmallows and we all have our own marshmallow test in life. Number two, modern society tends to devalue patience. Modern society tends to devalue patience. We've created the microwaves, we've created fast food, instant coffee, and even social media, and it's because as humans we tend to want instant gratification. People want to become overnight successes. They want to become instant. They want to become instant millionaires. That's why the lottery is so popular. People want success without having put in work or having endured the process. But the stats tell us that within 3 years, most lottery winners end up losing the money they want. Instant wealth, which you have not put in work to attain, can be gone in an instant. That's why you should prioritize work and process, because in doing that, you're also safeguarding your earnings. You'll not be careless with the wealth because you have put in the effort to attain it. Because it costs you something to have it, you'll respect it when you get it. So we must learn to value process and value patience if we want to enjoy long-term success. Number three, it's not just about patiently waiting, it's also about patiently working. It's not just about patiently waiting, it's also about patiently working. When we speak of patience, some people see it as an excuse to be lazy. They get into a mode where they do nothing and they say they are waiting for success to find them. But such people are those that will wait forever and they never meet with success. We must not merely wait for the success we desire, we must work for it. And many times, success is produced after hours when people have left the office and you remain behind so that you can work on your dream. It is manufactured at 3 a.m. when people are asleep, but you're up working to turn that dream into a reality. And if you do the bare minimum, you'll receive minimum results. But if you go beyond the expected, your results shall also be unexpected. So it's not just about patiently waiting, it's also about patiently working so you can produce the desired results. Number four, and lastly, there's an African proverb, one of my favorite African proverbs, and it says, the patient man will eat ripe fruit. The patient man will eat ripe fruit. I'm sure we've all had instances where we ate a mango, avocado, banana, and so forth. That wasn't quite
Not quite ripe.
and it's not quite ripe. And you know how it should taste, but it doesn't